Hi, I'm Laura, and in this RDM Byte you will learn about the biosample module of REMBI metadata. You will learn about the metadata that should be used to describe each biosample for bioimage data and how to store it. This slide shows the fields required to describe the biosample. The first thing you need for the biosample metadata is an identity. This is a code that you assign to each sample you are describing, which will link this metadata to the physical sample. You will need to say what the biological entity is, which should be from a relevant ontology. You should use a taxonomy to name the organism. Next, you need to describe the variables in your experiment. The REMBI guidelines split the variables into three types: intrinsic, extrinsic, and experimental. Intrinsic variables describe an innate trait of the biosample, such as a genetic alteration. Extrinsic variables describe something you added to the sample, for example, a reagent. Experimental variables are things that you intentionally vary, like time. You may not have all these variables as part of your experiment, so use your own judgment as to which are the most appropriate. Here I have given an example of an experiment using some immune cells. The table starts with a unique identity code used for the sample. Next, the biological entity is described as a cell line from the experimental factor ontology, and the organism, human, using the correct taxonomy term. For the intrinsic variable, the cells have been transfected with a plasmid. The extrinsic variable is treatment with aspirin. Finally, the experimental variable is the response to different doses of aspirin. If you are intending to submit image data to a public repository, see if they have a template you can follow. Otherwise, I would suggest using a delimited text file format. You could store the biosample metadata in the same file as the study component metadata by continuing to add to the table. Don't use separate sheets if you're using something like Excel to edit the file, as some softwares may not be able to read them. If you want to use separate sheets, just use separate files instead. Store the metadata file in the same directory as the data folders. Please see links to additional resources alongside this video, as well as other RDM Bytes in this series.